Welcome back, my Duelist friends. Casual here. It's Thursday. Happy Thursday. The week is getting so much closer to the weekend. And we have a viewer submitted equip built Dark Scorpion build for the competitive ban list. So let's check it out. First things first, we got to get the skill card. Again, we are going with the same skill. It is the only Don Zaluk skill. It is Nobody Expects the Dark Scorpion Gang, and I'm going to paraphrase the crap out of it today. So, if you control Donnie Z, you can discard a card to pop one Dark Scorpion from deck, one from hand. Must be different names to the field. That is a once per duel effect. Additionally, Donnie Z plus the Scorpions may attack directly, but if they do using the skill's effect, then the battle damage inflicted will be 400 per. You may not play monsters except Donnie Z or the Dark Scorpions. Which reminds me, I kind of messed up by giving you guys an extra deck last time because yeah, you wouldn't be able to play them. So yesterday's deck, go ahead, scratch out the extra deck or leave them there, confuse the opponent, and add 2 more spell traps or whatever to the side deck. Your choice. Because I goofed. So, moving on. The monsters of this deck are going to be very, very self-explanatory. 3 Donnie Z. And again, the reason we're running him, number 1, he kicks off the effect. Number 2, he can either rip a card from hand or 2 from the deck to the graveyard. And yeah, he's pretty awesome. Next up, we're going to be running 3 copies Monet the Thorn. Monet is going to only be 1,000 by 18. And again, we want her because of a great defense value. When this card inflicts battle damage to the opponent, you get to choose to either add a Dark Scorpion from deck to hand or one from grave to hand. So again, it is going to cycle some cards. It is mainly for the defense. Guys, if you like Chick, if you like Cliff better, go ahead. You play which one you want. This is their deck. I'm just here showing it to you because it's cool. And then last up, their last monster card will be 1 copy of Gorg the Strong. So they settled on a 7 monster count, which, again, is pretty fine. And when this big boy inflicts his damage, target a monster that your opponent controls, bounce it to the top of the deck. And if he does damage, send top card of deck to the discard. So again, very good choices. I would maybe put in like 1 more just in case, but it's already a 21 card deck and I like it. So we are just giving it to you as it was submitted. So there's your monsters. Going into your spells, 2 copies of Alert. Pretty nonsensical considering. And the best part is you can absolutely discard like 1 copy of Monet, use Summon Monet, go ahead, do your thing, get some attacks off, get the Monet back from your discard pile to use it for an Allure of Darkness on the next turn. And again, you're juggling cards like I was talking about yesterday. So again, just right off the rip, good stuff. Next up, we got to lay into these equips. So how many equips? All of the equips. We're going to start with a copy of the Hidden Armory. Now, this allows you to send the top card of your deck to the discard and add 1 equipped spell from the good deck or the graveyard to the hand. You may not normal summon or set during the turn that you activate this. So generally, this is like a turn 2 or 3 type deal. We've already survived a round somehow. And again, it has the effect being just in case you accidentally threw the equipped card that you were trying to get into the grave. So, cool stuff. Moving on, it's a bunch of one-ofs. I love them. Fusion Sword Murasame Blade is a permanent 800, equips only to warriors, and this card cannot be destroyed by card effects. Next up will be the Lightning Blade. And this, again, equips only to a warrior, which they all are. And again, gives them 800. But all water monsters on the field lose 500. So all the Mako fanboys, yep, get zapped. Next up, Mage Power. Gives you 500 value per spell trap that you currently control. And again, seeing as this is an equip-based field, this could be worth up to 1,500 since we're not running any field spells. Next up, Mask of the Accursed, because we shouldn't be just decorating our own cards. We can decorate the opponent's. The equipped monster is no longer allowed to attack, and once per turn during the standby phase, my standby phase is the controller of the monster will take 500 damage. Next up, the Solitary Sword of Poison. In case you guys don't know, this is one of my cool cards from like the spotlights of past. Equips only to a monster I control. If the equipped monster battles an opponent's monster, the equipped monster's original attack and defense double during damage calculation only. So again, that's 2K, 28, and what was he? He was 18, so like 36. Yeah, that's nice, right? However, if you control a monster other than the equipped monster, send this card to the graveyard. You may only control one of these at a time. So again, it does balance itself out. And last but not least, the United We Stand, because in a deck with a skill card that can summon a full field of 3 right off the rip, this is worth 2,400 value on any one of your cards. So, yes, please, and thank you. Moving over to the rest of our cards, the traps. We are going to run 2 Dust Tornadoes. You guys understand why Dust Tornado is amazing. Don't forget the last sentence on here, though. Not only are you destroying a spell trap the opponent controls, but because you did destroy it, then you can choose to set a spell trap from your hand. So again, traps can go live by your turn again. We are going to run a copy of Spike Shield with Chain, as it is a trap that equips, gives 500, and allows them to do piercing. Sorry, no, wait. If the equipped monster battles while in defense, gain defense equal to its attack. So again, this is from an A. My bad. I misunderstood, misread it. Next up, Swamp Mirror. Just another monster card. It's a trap, though. Just gets us another 1,800-point monster. And Zoma, another monster. But you guys know he's more than a monster. He's sometimes a game-winning situation on his own. So real quick, let's just go ahead and let me actually move this and see if that'll clear out. Maybe not. You guys go ahead, take the screenshot and or the notes. I'll be right back with the side deck. All right, and for the side deck, we simply have our 3 Books of Moon and 3 Lost Winds. So, again, this doesn't go against any of the ban list restrictions, as there's our 2s. We had none of the 3s in the deck, and we have Zoma as our 1. So again, it's just really, like, depending on the matchup, maybe you'll need them, maybe you'll need them. It is what it is. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this, consider supporting the channel. Like, comment, subscribe if we've earned it. The whole buy me a coffee if it's within your budget. Don't if it's not. Don't forget the mental health. Go do that stuff. But additionally, if you've got a fun deck that you have, we have another couple of submissions that we're actually going to go ahead and view here soon that have been done. But if you guys have a deck that you guys want to share with everybody and you don't have your own channel, feel free to email me. You can find that on the profile page. It'll have my email. I do check it once every other week right now because I do have a lot of other stuff going on. But when I do check it, I do try to get back as soon as I can. But if you guys want your decks to be shared on here too, just go ahead. Submit it. If it looks fun, let us know if it's casual or competitive, those kinds of things. And you might see your deck on here too. And if you want your name said on here, please, please, please put that on there. If you don't attach or don't say that we're supposed to say your name, we just don't. It's just all about respect. Not that you shouldn't get credit for your decks, but man, a lot of people like me, sometimes we use our real names for the emails. And because of that, I don't know that you want your real name out there, or maybe you want your gamer tag out there, or your YouTube, maybe you have a YouTube too, maybe you're starting out. And this would be a great way to get some people to go over to your channel is by putting one of your first decks on here. Who knows? Either way, guys, go do all of the things, or don't do any of the things, or do some of the things, but do the one thing. Go enjoy the rest of your day. And tomorrow's Friday, so hope to see you back for a casual variant of the Dark Scorpion Gang. See you then, my friends. Later.